Hi guys. Well, sorry for that bit of a delay there. We had a bit of a technical hitch there. Welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. It's Carol and Karen tonight from Sugar and Crumbs, and we have Simon in the kitchen. Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Carol is here. She's just gone off to print my recipe off for me. Tonight I'm going to be making the shortbread biscuits using our lovely new Whipping It Up. Look at our new labels. Aren't they super? We do it in 6 delicious flavours, as you know, which is the black cherry, the raspberry ripple, the salted caramel, the strawberry milkshake, the lemon drizzle, and the velvet vanilla. So that's while we wait for our audience to build up, I'm just going to tell you that all these recipes are available on our website.
Hiya.
Hello there. We had a bit of a technical hitch there, Carol.
Oh, did we? Why?
Yeah, it went off.
So you had to start again?
I had to start again,
Oh,
yes.
bless. Well, that give you time to print this off.
So I'll tell you what, so Carol can actually come in and say her hellos and everything. I'm just going to go exit right.
Right, okay then.
There we
Hi
go.
everyone, welcome to the live. Sorry I'm late, but that's why I have Karen here, so she can take over. She nearly had a heart failure. She went, didn't know I was. Right, have you told them about this fabulous product?
I've told them, look at our gorgeous new labels. I've told them all
Yeah,
the
what do you
flavours.
think?
Oh, amazing.
There you go. Who's doing comments tonight, Karen? So we're
Me
going to
and
share
you.
between us. Do we
Yeah.
know where my phone is?
No, but I've got mine here, so...
Right, okay then, so look at this lovely new product packaging, and there was nothing wrong with our other product packaging, but we just wanted something prettier. So we've got the Swiss Meringue Buttercream there, and then we've got it in raspberry ripple, strawberry milkshake, black cherry. Let me know what you think, see if you spot anything. Lemon drizzle, velvet vanilla. Now the velvet vanilla is out of stock. It'll be back in stock over the weekend. And then salted caramel. So how pretty are they? Aren't they absolutely lovely? Then we go to the front camera. We've got our generic bag. So we've got our generic bag. So once a month we're going to do a different flavour. It's going to kill John. He's going to go mad because he actually doesn't know about it. But what I thought is, while we think of other flavours, we've got 56 in the range, and you know what, let's work through them. So we're going to start off with coconut. So next week this will be in coconut flavour, and that will be that for the month, and then we'll pick another one and another one, and those that sell really well and people want it back, it just gives everybody time to try it, and then if they want it back, then we can bring it back as a permanent feature. So, and I love it, isn't the colour lovely?
They all love it, and we've got some people saying they want to buy more now just to get the new labels.
I know, but unfortunately we've got to get rid of the old labels. There's not much left in the warehouse, believe me, there's not much left in the warehouse. We've actually done several blends of this, but I do have to get rid of the old labels first. These labels only arrived today, so I said to the lads, right, get this bagged up. So we've had to tip out a bag out of each flavour and put it in here. So it's just so that we had it here ready. Right, so Karen's going to go first. She's going to show you how to make the whipping it up shortbread. Now we was going to do royal icing, but I've got to be honest, we've just not had time to have a practice, and I'm not the royal icing queen, and neither is Karen.
Absolutely not.
So we played before with it, and we've had a go, but I think if I'm going to do a live, I think I need to have a little bit more than just a go. So it's actually quite easy apparently, but I'd like to play with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to make the biscuits, and then Karen's going to show you how to make the biscuits, cut them out, get them in the fridge and in the oven, and in the meantime I'm going to come back and make the Swiss Meringue Buttercream mix. I'm going to colour it, and then I'm going to use some of the Russian piping tips and just show you how lovely it colours, and we're going to decorate a couple of cupcakes. Is that alright? So are you ready?
Said unfortunately it's not vegan, is it? Because somebody's got to buy it's not vegan.
No, sorry, it isn't.
No.
It's not. It's suitable for all diets. It's white in colour. And the beauty about it is we only use natural flavouring, and we only use premium natural flavouring. We don't use any natural flavouring. We actually go to the very best supplier to buy it. They produce their flavouring in a nut-free factory, and so do we. So when we blend it all together, we do exactly the same. It's white in colour, which is fantastic, so you can colour any colour that you want. The flavours are delicious, they're actually amazing. It's a big bag as well, it's 500 grams, and if it keeps selling well, we're going to move it up to to a kilo bag, which will be even more saving value. What else are we going to do with it, Karen?
we're trying loads of new recipes. We don't want to let you in the secret yet, but I mean, I am just like recipe'd out.
Well, we can let you into a secret, because if I eat another macaroon again, I am never going to lose weight in this business. So this is your fault, Sue, and I won't say her second name because you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. She was on the live the other day and she's going, "Can you make macaroons?" And everyone's going, "Yeah, macarons." She's going, "No, macaroons." And then we're going, "Yeah, macarons." And we go, "No, macaroons." So we have made macaroons, but we've run out of coconut for tonight's live, so we couldn't do it because we wanted to do it tonight and show you how to make those as well. So if we can get some coconut tomorrow, we'll try to do it for tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll do it on Monday's live for you. But it's there, isn't it? They're delicious.
Yeah.
But I've had them.
They're there, but we're just going to tweak it again, Leah. You know that, we're going to tweak it again.
I'm going to chocolate dip mine.
I'm still going to keep eating them if that's okay.
I mean, you have. You took a load home the other day, didn't you?
I've still got them actually.
Have you? Right. And then we dropped a load off in the warehouse, and I cannot tell you how many I have picked. And I did a live last night for my China, and I must have ate nearly every batch going. It was ridiculous. Anyhow, so we'll talk about that another time. So Karen, are you ready to do your biscuits?
I am.
Right, good. And do you want to give me the phone, and I'll do comments? Where's my phone?
I have no idea, so you've got my phone.
Right.
Your phone could be anywhere, Carol.
Oh, it's here.
Carol's keys and phone, we're thinking of getting her a special little fob that she can find it.
I don't get as bad as John. Right.
Shortbread biscuits using the new Whipping It Up product is absolutely brilliant. All the recipes that we are doing are on the can't get my words out, are on the website already. You can go to Sugar and Crumbs and go to recipes and put Whipping It Up in. You can put Sugar and Crumbs recipes in Google, it'll bring the website straight up, and they're all there. First of all, I'm going to put 100 grams of Whipping It Up mixture into the mixing bowl.
Oh, sorry, that's my can of Coke. Sorry. I tell you, isn't it weird watching it with the comments on the subtitles?
Yes.
It's absolutely bonkers.
It
makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
So I've got 100 grams of Whipping It Up in there, and with that I'm going to use 30 mils of tepid water. I'm just going to give that a mix around. I forgot where the lever was.
Oh, Leah Clark says she's so glad you're making these because she's got to make them tomorrow.
Well, the biscuits,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Try not to get a bit of a dust cloud there. Just
so what's going on with the slow, Karen?
Yeah, because this is I'm not used to this one. This is a faster one. There we go. That's just mixing around, and I'm going to give it a nice scrape down, and then we can turn it up so it gets nice and mixed up. Just get my spare beater. There we go.
Nikki's saying it's so funny to read the comments. Well, I don't know whether I want to read the comments or read their comments. So we've got lots of hellos. Emily Coyle is watching. Hi, Emily. Hi, Sheridan Woods. Hi, Chris Greatbanks. Hi, Sandra. I think his lady's called Rasika. I think Rasika. Debbie Hargreaves, Angela Black, Maureen. Oh, lots of you are here. That's a potch mixer. No, it's not a new mixer, to be fair. We've actually had it. Was it last Valentine's Day I got it?
Yeah.
Was it last Valentine's? Not this February.
No, the one before.
February 2019, yes. Yeah. A little Valentine's present to me.
Was it from you?
I'll tell you.
Ooh, mystery.
I let John get all the credit for it. It arrived on Valentine's Day. It wasn't meant to, but it arrived. And I put a post on Facebook that it arrived, that one and the big one.
Yes.
And everybody thought John had bought it. And he came home going, why do people think I bought you a mixer?
Because it's been really nice and told them all.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just doing this so it's well combined in. This recipe here makes around about 20 biscuits, but I might get a few less. I've got some bigger cutters I'm using. I've got the new paw print cutter. I've got the new unicorn cutter. We've got a bone to go with it. And then we've got the new sweet stamp. And is it called the tutu one?
Called the tutu, yeah.
Tutu. And you get the Drizzle, you can have a funny tutu, a plain tutu, and you have the embosser on there, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. You could cut a couple of them out.
So I'm going to cut one of each out so you can see those.
Well, everybody absolutely loves the product. They've been making the walnut whips, they've been making biscuits, tea cakes, they've been making roulades, pavlova.
So that's been mixing for a couple of minutes now. It doesn't have to come to stiff peaks, this one. So I'm just going to turn it down and I'm going to put the butter in. Well, you know what I did?
What?
I'll use this. I cleared my knife away.
Well, why don't you just run down and get a spatula?
Yeah. There we go. Just put that in there like
Maybe
that.
use it for you.
Yeah, there we go.
So-
I'm really tidy, Carol, and I tied it all away.
So we'll just let you know we're in a bit of a tiz because we haven't had time to record a recording for Paul at Cake Flicks, and so we did it just before this one. So if you watch on Saturday and you see I'm in the same top, then you know why.
Yeah. And we've just been running around like headless chickens to get everything out ready for this live.
I think Paul's running around like headless chickens wondering where it is. So if you watch Cake Flicks on Saturday, I do appear on there on Saturday, and I do apologise to Paul as well for the late one. Simon's got to stay up to convert it. What have you got to do with it, Simon? Download it and send it to him or something, haven't you? What have you got to do with it? The secret. He's not telling us what he's doing with it. But basically, he's got to get it off this machine here and somehow get it over to Paul tonight.
I'm just going to make sure all the butter's mixed in with the mixture now. I'm just getting it turned up a little bit. There we go.
That's nice. Michelle Ward made it, Laura's roulade, and she used the whipping it up mixture and said she isn't going to go back. She loves it.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is really good.
And I hope you put some of our flavoured icing sugar into the whipped cream. That really makes it pop.
That's 200 grams now of self-raising flour. No, sorry, is it self-raising? Plain flour. Forgot what I was doing then. 200 grams of plain flour.
And you want to then all that?
Yeah. Just going to mix that in there. I'm going to use it back in the mixer again.
So how much butter has gone in, Karen?
It was 100 grams of unsalted butter, or salted, depends on what you wanted to use. Yeah, you can take
Yeah.
that.
Can you
Okay.
mix it
Is that
over a
over
little
there?
bit?
Cut out that. Is that alright?
Okay, so if you go to our recipe website, which is sugarandcrumbsmixingitup.com or .co.uk, it really doesn't matter. Or you could go to Google and just put Sugar and Crumbs recipes, and then we'll come up there. When you go to the search whipping it up, and all the recipes with this is in the whipping it up section. Okay? Sounds like an ambulance going past. So it's there. So what Karen has done is used 100 grams of flavoured whipping it up of your choice, 30 mils of room temperature warm water, 100 grams of softened butter. You can use salted or unsalted. Now if you use salted, it takes away a bit of the sweetness. So if you find things are too sweet, even with our flavoured icing sugars, use salted butter, or use half and half, half salted, half unsalted. What are you looking for, Karen?
That.
Yeah.
It's alright, just looking for that then.
Yeah, and then that will take away the sweetness. And then she's going to use 200 grams of plain flour plus a little extra for dusting on the worktop.
So as you can see, that's going to a nice dough. Can you see it on the overhead there, Simon?
Mm-hmm.
We're on a nice dough now. So I'm just going to lightly flour this board. And just get my...
Now the amazing thing about this product is you're not having to worry about getting eggs in. So you don't have to worry about getting your eggs in. You don't have to worry about what you're going to do with your egg yolk if you're making meringues. And the other thing is it's pasteurised as well, so it's completely safe. Okay. The flavour whipping it up. What were you using tonight?
Well, actually,
Karen?
I've got lemon drizzle here.
Ah, right, fantastic.
Only because I thought if you sent anything down to the warehouse, I know it's James's favourite.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm looking after James.
Yes, you can make mousse with it as well. We've made loads of things, fluff with it, all sorts of things. So do go to the recipe website. There's lots of things there. You ready?
So as you can see, am I all right there, Simon? Am I okay there?
Perfect.
That's a lovely dough now. I've just put it all together on a lightly floured surface, and I'm just going to give it a roll like that. It's quite soft. You don't have to be like rough with it. Be very gentle while you're rolling it out. And just keep patting a bit of flour on it. And just I like to put flour onto the rolling pin as well.
If you hear any crackling in the background, I'm just preparing my nozzles.
Now it's best, once you've cut these out, put them onto a baking tray, it's best if you just chill them in the oven, chill them in the fridge for around 15, Sam, stop laughing at me, 15 to 20 minutes.
It's interesting that, chilling in the oven.
Chilling in the oven. Yeah, they don't spread then if you chill them in the fridge, it's great.
I've just realised I've left my piping tips in the fridge. Would you mind getting them out for me?
Yeah, of course I will. At least I reminded you there.
Yeah. Well done.
Do you want them over here?
Yeah, over here, we'll do. Good night.
There you go. So we're going to do a pour. Oh, I love this pour. And then
It's
just
nice, isn't it? Yeah.
a bit of an emboss, just so that his fingers come out. And if you poke it down, just get my board here.
Now Dina says, that's quite interesting, she actually rolls out between parchment paper.
Right.
So that she doesn't have to use the extra flour. But does it not slide all over the place? The rolling pin is in stock, it's back in stock. It's a beauty, that rolling pin. Everybody absolutely loves it.
Absolutely. Well, look at them parts then. Let's do some bones then. So you can just use the plunger and that releases. That's the diet biscuit, Carol.
Yeah, you see, Kathy, that's great. What did you say, Karen?
That's the diet
That's the
biscuit.
diet, is that mine? That's what I need to go on. I tell you, we need to stop eating, me and you. So, that's really nice. So, Kathy said she couldn't believe the difference it made to putting icing sugar in the cream. Absolutely loved it.
Yes.
It really is a game changer in your fresh cream. And the funniest thing is, John last year, we made it with blueberry. He's not a fan of cream either. And I put the flavoured icing sugar in, and I'm no tell a lie, he scoffed the lot. And he actually said to me, don't ever make it again, because I made myself physically sick. He's actually told me,
quite a lot, didn't he?
yeah, he actually told me never to tell him when it's available again. He doesn't want it, but it's delicious, because I actually don't like fresh cream on its own, and you don't like it either.
No,
Karen.
No, but I do like it with some with the flavour in it now. It's lovely.
Yeah. That's what we need to make, those meringue puffs on Monday.
Oh yeah.
And we're thinking that's what we need to make.
Yeah. So, to show you this is nice as well, you can squidge it all back together again. I just keep turning it round so that it's not going to stick to the board.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Karen McFarland is watching. I'm already watching. It's a nice audience tonight, Karen. 319. I wonder if we're going to get 1,900 like Danielle got.
Wouldn't it be good?
That was freaking amazing, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
I think she was shocked as well.
I
And
know.
wasn't her mother amazing? So 327. So listen, get liking and sharing, you lot. Like and share, like and share. We want 1,901. We're very specific.
Yeah. We're not being pushy, but you know.
No, exactly. We've never got to that. We've only got to it once, and that was way back in June 2018. And we don't know why. It was a June night, and my daughter got 4,000, and we have no idea why that happened. No idea at all. 4,000 she reached, and I was on holiday in Malta. I couldn't believe it, and so that's the highest. So Danielle's come second highest. Nobody's reached that at all. I think we've reached 1,000, haven't we?
But that's really good, that though, isn't it?
Yeah, well done to Danielle. Because we've been putting our Laura's down to being a fluke. So now we've got fluke number 2. Yeah, amazing. And she did it really well. 3 drip cakes in one night, crikey. In 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I'm just going to take that out of the way from there, just put that straight again, and just line the embosser up, just so you get that lovely pattern. Just emboss it slightly.
Yeah, Debbie, Danielle's mum was brilliant, wasn't she? No disrespect with Mark, but I prefer the mum. Well, we're getting there, Karen. We're 354. Karen, how many have we got to go there, Simon? Then we've got another 1,500 and something.
Come on.
Come on, get a finger in. Come on. Well, that didn't sound so good, did it?
Can I have my own blood, please, Carol? Come on, let's get liking and sharing.
Yeah, liking and sharing. Fantastic. Oh dear.
I love it when you all join us and you just see us just having a laugh in the kitchen. I say we're like lockdown besties now, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. My new best friends, Simon and Karen. I've given all my other friends the push. I'm not even freaking heard from them either. Mind you, they haven't heard from me either.
There's something going on out there tonight.
There is something going on
Yeah.
out there. If you watch Cake Flicks on Saturday, you'll hear the ambulances going past. I'm going to have a nosy at the news shortly.
Yeah.
But they were we did a pre-recorded live because Paul and David don't want you to do lives anymore because it gets a bit stressful when they're trying to keep everybody to time.
Would that be a you, Carol?
So what they're asking us now is to pre-record the lives and pre-record and send them over, and then they'll slot them in. And I promised to do it all week and I haven't done it, and then we came up with the great idea that we'll do it tonight before this live.
Yeah.
And we have no idea, but those ambulances and police have been going up and down like mad,
they've
haven't
been
they?
flying through,
Yeah.
haven't they? So leave a nice plain ballerina dress.
So Maureen says it's like being with mates in our kitchen.
Thank you, Maureen, it is.
Yeah, Debbie says never mind, we've got her as well. It's lovely having the regulars. We don't mind having our small team of 300.
Absolutely not, because you always tune in to us, and that's the best
Yeah.
thing ever. And you give us loads of support.
Karen says, look, we're like the old, it's a bit worrying, the three of you are like an old married couple, the three of us.
That's what your Laura said, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Not so sure whether Simon's happy having
Definition of
us.
a couple. isn't it?
Simon, you've been pegged in with us now as the old
Do you
ones.
want
I'm
to know
sorry.
why you're so quiet, Simon?
Oh, I don't know.
That's because he's just scoffed his tea at a race of knots, because he's had to film this live, and then he's had to get his tea, eat it as quick as he can. Eh? I
Hey,
know.
look, guess who's not now? I've not had my tea.
I don't think I've had any tea
No.
actually. Have I eaten today?
That was me lunch though.
That's
the first thing I've had since
I actually don't
breakfast.
think I've had lunch. I actually don't think I've eaten today at all. Give us them biscuits. Are we
Good
going
bit.
for wafer thin biscuits today, Karen?
But we're going for the snap.
Oh, we're going for the snap out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this custard's very nice.
Those cutters are
Yeah,
lovely.
it's beautiful. But I have got my favourite one,
Which one?
the latte cup.
Oh, the
You
latte
know I
cup.
love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah. You could have done that once.
I know, but I wanted to show. I think this is very pretty for a little girl's birthday. Or, I mean, look at that. It just
Yeah.
brings out all the lovely.
Detail.
I was just breathing while I was picking it up.
There you go. Leslie Darley says she loves all the lives. It's quality. It's quality, not quantity that matters, ladies.
Thank
Simon.
Hey.
Yay. He is good, our Simon, isn't he? What did you have for your tea? Something very smelly Simon had. Was it mackerel, Simon?
I had a Cajun mackerel stir fry.
A Cajun mackerel stir fry he had. He ate it in front of me and Karen, it stunk. And I was whinging at him. And then he was whinging back at me that I had fish yesterday.
And I don't whinge because I just don't eat fish.
I'm just surprised you were complaining about mine.
Well, I didn't think my salmon stunk like your mackerel.
I thought it was worse actually,
Did
but
you?
I didn't
Did
want
you
to say
try my salmon
anything.
yesterday?
No, you had chicken yesterday.
Oh, I had. When did I have salmon then?
The
Must
day
have been day
before.
before.
So there we go.
Well, I've had an out today.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've got 17 big biscuits and I've got 3 little paws. Now if I'd done the smaller dresses, you would have got around about 20, but they're just nice and they're going to go in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the oven on 140 degrees C for around about 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown, not burnt.
Not burnt.
Not burnt.
Right.
So I'm just going to put these in the fridge and then I'll come back and quickly clear up.
Well,
so
I'll
then...
clear up while you wash the bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. All right then. Right, ladies, I'll get Simon to read out the recipe to you. Simon, there you go. So I'll get Simon to read out the recipe. I'll clean up. Karen's going to go and do the bowl.
I could just do that.
Pardon?
No, read it, Simon. Don't be lazy.
Oh.
Lady.
Okay, so
Right,
for the
okay.
shortbread, it's 100 grams of whipping it up in the flavour of your choice, 30 millilitres of room temperature water, 100 grams of softened unsalted butter, or salted if you prefer, and 200 grams of plain flour, plus a little extra for dusting your worktop.
Well done, Simon. That sounded perfect.
Well, if it's right on here, it's right.
Yeah. So, who's actually made Swiss meringue buttercream with it? So I've seen lots of you make roulade, lots of you made fluff, you've made biscuits, you've made meringues, pavlovas. So who's made the Swiss meringue buttercream with it? And I want to talk to you tonight, and then I do on Saturday as well, on our pre-record, about some of the things that can go wrong with it and how to save it and how not to put it in the bin. And we've learnt the hard way. So we nearly put a batch in the bin the other day, and with all the humus, pardon?
Luckily we didn't.
No, luckily we didn't. I have a septic tank here, so we can't pour anything down the sink. It has to be bagged up. And we were doing something, and I said, look, Karen, I can't be messing around with that now. We'll have to do it afterwards. And then after whatever we was doing, it actually firmed up. And so I said, oh, let's put it on the whip, let's whip it and see how it goes. And it was amazing. So I'm just waiting for a bowl.
Just making sure that it's grease free.
Let me get the mixer, just 1 second.
It's been washed in very hot soapy water and then rinsed thoroughly with hot water, so there's no grease on there at all. There you go.
So chance you can get a clean hot cloth, Karen?
Certainly.
So I can wipe it on this. And have we got the whisk? Oh, I've got the whisk here, haven't I?
You're still live, you know.
I know I'm still alive. Yeah, well, they like watching what we're doing. Have a clean up, haven't we, girls?
I'd like to know that we're clean.
And the thing is, I have to have it all clean. I can't cope.
We need to do this with brown buttercream.
Yeah.
There you go, there's a nice hot pot for you.
Yes, so the trick is that you do need to have everything nice and clean before you use it. And I don't mean, I'm not saying anybody's dirty, but you need everything grease free. So make sure your bowl is grease free, make sure your whisk is grease free, and we're going to give it a go. Have you got your
water, Carol?
I haven't. No.
Right, I'll just weigh this out now for you.
Right. So we'll just put that in there. Yeah. And have you got a spatula, Karen?
Yeah, I'll bring one down for you.
Brilliant. Is this my butter?
That's your butter.
Is this my butter? Yeah.
That's your butter, yes.
Yeah, brilliant. All right, so what we're going to do is, and what flavour are we on, Karen?
I think that's lemon. I'm sure that's
Yes,
lemon
that smells like lemon. Okay, so we're on lemon drizzle here, okay. So that's just going to go straight into the bowl. So that's 250 grams, so that's half a bag. The good thing with this is that they're large bags, they're 500 gram bags, so you get 2 mixes out of it.
Can you pass me your jug, please, Carol? You want a jug?
Super, so you get 2 mixes out of it. So we're going to just make 1 mix, okay, because we're just going to decorate a couple of cupcakes with it. So you put the mix in, you put the water in, which Karen's just measuring for me now, and then we're going to get it onto the mix and we're going to mix it to a meringue mix. Now when it's a meringue mix, that's when you can make your meringues with it, you can make meringue kisses with it, you can put it on top of your lemon meringue pie if you want to. So bake your lemon meringue pie, put it on the top and then burn it with your blowtorch. So 135 mils of tepid water, that's going straight in. Now if you want to colour it now, if you, let's say you want bright red or something, is at this point you need to put your powdered colouring in. You do need to put a large amount in. I would probably put at least 1.5 grams of colouring in. So we're going to turn the mixer on. Are we under the camera there, Simon?
No.
No, sorry. So have they missed all that, me putting it in?
No, you were under it.
Oh, was I? Did I move out of the way?
No, I mean, I was just on a different camera.
Ah, right, okay. No, I've just pulled it forward. Am I under the camera now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, it's over there. That's all. I'm just checking. I think I must have pushed it out of the way.
Dinas says the US needs whipping it up.
Yes, well,
Well,
Dinas should have got
political comment?
Dinas should have got a message off my friends asking her to email me.
yes.
Because I need Dinas's help. And you lot will all know very soon.
Sue says she's made the Swiss brown buttercream with lemon drizzle for the first time ever, and it was lovely and so glossy.
Yeah.
They really
Very
love it.
silky, isn't it? It's really very nice.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it up, turn it on to maximum. Now you need your whisk for this, okay? Notice that Karen used the beater for the pastry. Did you use the biscuits? Did you use the beater for the
yes, because
meringue?
it's a beater all the way to, because you don't have to go to stiff peach, you're actually just combining it. Yes.
Right. Okay, so we're going to turn it right up. Get it all incorporated. And then when the mixer's off, I'll talk to you about the things that can go wrong with it.
She's got the message.
Good. We'll tell her after this. Sorry, Dinaz, I'll have a conversation with you now. So Dinaz, after this live, I'll be emailing you, because I'll email you now, and then you'll have a chance to reply to me, and I can read it in the morning. Oh, you others are dying to know what's going on, don't you?
It's, Tracy, the subtitles don't make sense, and they don't pick up words. It says it popped up to say the biscuits were going in the fridge and go and breastfeed.
Well, I read some very strange stuff on there before.
Let's just point out, we have no control over the subtitles. I'm not typing this in, you know.
Turn the subtitles off. It was driving me nuts. I couldn't read it before.
And
I'm not going to breastfeed
I'm too old
at any
to do
point
that
during this evening.
not at all.
So you mix this up until it's meringue, stiff peaks, okay? So that's very important. Once it's got to stiff peaks, we're going to start adding the softened butter. Now, we like whipping the butter so that it's really nice and soft, but you can put it in soft little chunks. So that's fine, and that's what we're going to do tonight. You'll see me on cake flips. I think I put it in. I think put it in whip, don't we?
No, we didn't yet.
Yeah, you whipped it, yeah.
I think we're running out of time tonight.
So I think, can you see on the camera there, Simon? Can you see how it's getting thicker?
Yes.
We're a bit all over the place with recording 2 lives. It's like, oh, what are we doing?
Geraldine says she loves these lives and she wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thank you so much for what you do.
That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. So it's coming up now. It's coming to a nice meringue, which is what we want. But I do definitely want to talk to you about troubleshooting, really, because one of the troubleshoots that's happened is purely fluke. It's happened to us, and it's purely fluke. So what we're going to do is, when this comes to a stiff heat, we're going to start adding the butter. And when we start adding the butter, it starts loosening it again. It makes it soupy, groupy. Yeah? And then it sort of goes curdly. And when it goes curdly, it then starts getting a thicker curdle. And then suddenly it takes it all away from the side. And before you know it, you've got Swiss meringue buttercream. But we can whisk it. And we think that because of the humidity that we've had over the last couple of days, we put it in and it just turns to soup. We don't know why. Now, if you get stiff peaks, your bowl is clean. So there's no problem with the product. Something else is wrong, and what is it? We don't know. So we put it in and it was whisking away. We kept looking at it, looked like soup. Karen's in it, you know, Queen whipping it up here, checking I'd done it right. So she's in there, having a look. I'm back in, having a look. It just wasn't going anywhere. So we put it down to one side, we made a fresh batch, and like I said, we couldn't bin it because I have septic tanks here. So it had to go and sit down the bottom end of the kitchen until after what we was doing. And then when we went back to it, it actually gone very thick, like a thick batter. And I said to Karen, should we put this back on? And we put it back on, and lo and behold, it just came back again. And I just can't believe it, it was brilliant. So we're well chuffed. So if it goes soupy, go and put it in the fridge, keep it cool, or leave it out to just burn back up again. So we're nearly at the meringue stage. So we're not there yet. We're nearly there.
Yes, Louise, you can use this shortbread recipe in your Karen Davies moulds. It does work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what Karen Davies moulds were designed for. Sugar paste and biscuits.
You're doing them tomorrow on the flashback.
Oh, are we? Who's doing them?
You are.
Oh, if any of you watched the flashback, me doing the tea sets the other day, for some reason we lost the sound. But I've managed, we don't know why, and it went off on YouTube as well. and I found the original one. It took me some time. Poor Simon, how he has to keep scrolling through them to find them. What do you do to find them quickly? For reloading them?
I do them on YouTube.
You go through YouTube, yeah? I think, I ended up going through Facebook. So I went through Facebook to go and find it, found the original, and I've reposted it. So if you do want to watch it, I have reposted it on the page. And that's where I make miniature cakes, all that sugar paste. Miniature cakes, miniature cupcakes, little teapots. Quite good. So we're nearly there, just giving it a bit longer. So the beauty about this product as well, is suitable for all diets apart from vegans. Sorry about that, guys. But I am working on a recipe that's vegan free as well. So hopefully in the next couple of months you'll be able to have that one. So it's not vegan free, so it's suitable for vegans. So bear with me on that, but it takes a lot of practice.
Vegans.
Doesn't contain vegans. Suitable for vegans, yeah, vegan free. So the benefits of this, it's a convenient product, straight in the cupboard, pull it out when you need it, don't need to worry about eggs, don't need to worry about whether your eggs are fresh or not. It's white in colour, so you can colour it any colour you want. Right, I think we're there. Yeah, we are. Ooh. So let's just get that off so you can see. So there we go. We want it nice and stiff like that. You on the overhead there, Simon?
I don't know what I'm on.
You don't know what you're on anymore? So it's
Been a long
nice and
day.
stiff. Well, I feel as though us lot have been together a lot this week, haven't we? Eh?
We certainly have.
Who watched me China collection? Watched me smash me plate last night? Devastated. My fault entirely. But I did laugh.
Probably because me and Simon were sweating.
God bless Simon, he even tried to catch it. That's what I thought was so nice. Bless him. John would have just left it to smash. John wouldn't have gone to catch it. Right, so we're going to start putting
Yeah,
our
I nearly
butter
dropped
in.
the phone trying to catch the plate.
Yeah.
And all
Will this
I-
be soft enough for this, Karen?
Yes, and all I could
Yeah.
see was the phone thinking, don't hit the China with the phone.
I know. I've got to admit, I did think that as well. He's wafting the phone about like that, and I thought it's going to take the whole lot away.
I'm trying to catch one little plate.
Pardon?
I'm going to smash the lot with a
Yeah.
phone trying to catch
That's what I
one plate.
thought. I actually did think that as well, to be fair. So let me turn this up. Who had a sneaky laugh? Go on, you can admit it. I still talk to you.
Oh no, Liz and Viv said they felt so sorry for you, they were sad, it was sad.
You just got to do it. You know, at the end of the day, it's just got to accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just more glad it wasn't the whole table.
Oh, me too. That's why my little chair was right out of the way.
We did decide that, didn't
Yeah, absolutely.
we? This one here,
Clumsy.
you won't believe what she did before. What did you do
I dropped
before?
the whisk. I dropped the whisk.
She dropped the whisk. Friggin' buttercream went everywhere. Everywhere.
When I told my mum I was going to set your china out, she went, for your sausage fingers. I went, I know.
So you're just dropping this in. And hopefully we don't have a gloopy mix. But if we do, so let's just say it goes gloopy tonight, you know what? We'll let Karen do her biscuits and we'll put this away to one side. We'll put it in the fridge and we'll bring it back. Don't be praying for it though, will you?
No, please don't pray, but we do know we can bring it back.
Yeah.
Kathy, bless her, said she couldn't laugh at one point because you didn't look so sad.
You look sad.
You did last
Did I? Did I look sad? I think I was shocked.
Yes, if you missed the live last night, please go back and watch it because Carol's got some gorgeous little tea sets and that
Yes,
are on the
it's in my
auction.
private group. To be fair, I've not let anybody in that group tonight. But it's in my private group and it's called Carol's Pre-Love. So do go over there, okay, and have a look. If there's anything you're not too sure about, just message me. But message me to the email address. Don't message me on Messenger. Because if I showed you my Messenger feed, I can't follow it. It's crazy. So I don't actually answer any messages on Messenger anymore because it's just absolutely full. Right, so it's coming up nicely, this. What we like. Sorry, you're not getting glue. I hope not, anyhow. And if it does go soupy or gloopy, like I say, we're going to show you what it's going to do, but it's actually getting there. Don't know if Simon can see over the camera.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, I don't know whether to stop it and straight down. I think I will stop it and straight down because I've got quite a bit of butter on the side. Yeah, it's quite thick, so that's great. So let's get the rest of that meringue. Tell you what, between me and you, our words are all over the place, aren't they? Right, so let's get that on. Let's turn it back on. And do you want to open that door, Karen? Pardon?
So I'll just make sure it's wide open for you. Just got to try and find the line and you'll pull out now. It disappeared off my phone and I went a grey screen, so I've just got it on yours now.
Yeah. So I've got some nozzles already pre-prepared.
So Kerry said, what mix is that? Because she's looking for a new one.
This is the K-Mix.
Kenwood K-Mix.
Yeah, and do you know what? I saw this and I bought this for £249 from Curry's, which was an absolute steal, I thought. But they were like that for months, and then the other day I was looking at them, they're £499, the same one. So, I mean, are they just charging that because they think they can get the money for it? It's got to be.
Everything's gone up, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Through the lockdown.
I think it's
So
quite.
I think we might be getting glued, you know. It's testing us, isn't it, Karen? Testing us.
Well, it'd be nice for you to demonstrate what to do.
Yes, it will.
And it's only because of the weather, isn't it?
Yeah. So let me just show you. Can you just turn the volume down, Karen?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Sorry. I wear hearing aids.
Sorry.
I wear hearing aids and all I can hear is myself talking to myself. Right, okay. So it's not that soupy, but let's just show you. So what we're going to do now is, so you're on the camera there, Simon?
I'm on the overhead.
Yeah, so have a look. So we're like this now. It's like a cake batter, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop this in the fridge for about 20 minutes.
Or the
Just while it pulls itself together. Right, it pulls itself together and then we'll come back to it. So if you ever get it like this, I didn't really want this to happen live. I've got to be honest, I really just wanted to be telling you about it. But I think we've got one pre-prepared. Can we just put that in the microwave for a minute? Just to soften. Yeah? Actually, how firm is that one? Okay, I think we'll give this a go. So let me put this in the bowl. So I didn't really want to have to do this, but you know what, it'll do. Karen, can you just
I'm
put the
looking
big bowl?
for spare bubbles, yeah. We like to prove we can troubleshoot at this place.
Absolutely. I didn't want to troubleshoot, but there you go. Right. So we'll put this in the fridge for a minute. You know what we're like here at Sugar and Crumbs? We don't hide anything. That's why we do lives, so that you can see it. So we're going to pop this in the fridge. And it's more because we don't want you throwing the product away. Well, it smells gorgeous. So if you get it like that, do not throw it away. Just put it in the fridge. Here's one we've got earlier. That's firmed up. Can I give you that one for the fridge, Karen?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It's good to see, isn't it? Simon, are you doing any comments? You want to have a look?
Am I doing
Right,
what?
do you want to have a look at comments?
I can do. I
Karen's
haven't
disappeared. Where have
turned
you
them
gone
on.
to?
I
But
was getting the biscuits in the oven.
Oh, right. Right, okay, so we've got this one that's firmed back up in the fridge. Put it back on the mixer, and it's exactly what that one was like. And what we think it is, because we use this all day at the moment, and what we think is the odd batch, we just think that the weather just changes or the humidity, we just don't know. So let me get that back on.
so Lynn's asking if you just carry on, wouldn't it have come together?
No, it won't. We did it the other day. It just was it just yesterday, wasn't it? We've had 2 batches.
Yes.
We've had 3 batches of this. That one that's been in the fridge. That one that's been in the fridge. The one that we did not yesterday, the day we've had 1 bad batch every day. So we've had the batch. What day is it today? Is it Thursday?
All day.
All day. Yeah. So Tuesday we had a bad batch. Okay, and that was when we were filming something, and then we came back and put it back together. Okay, and then we had. I'm just watching it, sorry. Then yesterday, and that was in the fridge, and we put it in the fridge, and I forgot about it until Karen just pulled it out then. I was actually going to ask her the one that we've got pre-made already.
Is it coming back?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Are you sure you're right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I missed it. This way I'm not looking, I'm thinking, oh no, where's it gone? Because ladies, I have got a lot of cleaning up to do tonight.
So the one that's in the bowl now is one that had gone gloopy earlier today.
Yeah.
It's been in the fridge for a few hours
Yeah.
and it's now
And now
coming
we're
out
just going
fine.
to bring it back, we hope. And this is one that was pre-made. And what we're going to do now is we're going to colour this one. So this one is Swiss Meringue Buttercream that was pre-made. That's absolutely fine. Now this one's quite cold, this. And you can bring this back to room temperature, but we're just going to paddle it and colour it. I think it's going to go...
Maureen said humidity really does affect meringues and isomalt.
Hello?
Humidity really affects meringues and isomalt.
Yeah, but it's just funny that we've had a bad batch every day. And I really didn't want to go live with it. So, oh yeah, let's leave that in that colour. So what I'll do is, while that's on there, I'll get colour in this. So we'll do a little bit of green.
Geraldine Ellen's brother's watching because she shared it just with him by mistake.
It's
rather
going
than
there.
else.
Pardon?
So that one in the
It's
bowl
actually
looks like
going
it's
there.
going now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Geraldine Ellen says, please ladies, now my brother's watching, please don't encourage him. I think I might regret this. She shared it by mistake with him, and that's the only person she shared it with, and now he's on here commenting as well.
Oh, is it? What's his name?
What's his name, Geraldine? I can't see him.
Right, this is back now. Okay. That's fine. So we're back. There we go. There we go.
And you've proved a point there.
Yeah. And then you'll see it there. Oh, under the camera
Yeah,
there.
we're on that, yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. You've got it back. Is this black cherry, this? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Right, there you go, and you've got it back. All you've got to do is just do that. And we've done that by accident. Just by accident. And we do think it's down to the weather. So we've never, and all the time we've been practicing with this, and we've had this product for absolute months. We've released it on the 22nd of May. We've had no issues with it at all until the last 3 days. And it just seems to be one batch a day. Not a particular flavour either.
It's called Nick, Geraldine's brother, Nick Ty.
Oh,
Hi,
Nick.
Nick.
So let's colour this up.
Oh, he's cheeky. Looks easy, this baking malarkey.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It is a gorgeous texture, isn't it, Maureen? It's just...
Has Maureen made the Swiss Meringue Buttercream with it yet? She's been making
made
meringues and pavlovas, hasn't she?
Yeah, have you made the Swiss Meringue Buttercream yet, Maureen? Let me know.
Now, I've got to be honest, when it comes out the fridge, it does need to go back to room temperature. Okay, so I've tried already putting this in already. Karen, just pop that in the fridge for me a minute.
Certainly.
Let's get the next one in. I tell you, it's really gone soft, this.
You seen how warm it is in here?
I don't know, I'm paying. How many of you not slept at night time? I tell you, it's killing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for the fridge.
Because even after that horrendous rain we had last night, it didn't cool it down.
No. Well, each night we've had it. Did you hear the thunderstorm last night when we were doing the live? Yesterday, Karen and I were in the conservatory there yesterday, and we were dying in the sun. And we were like, we'll have to bring a fan in, we're dying. We didn't know how we were going to cope for the live. And then it was like, oh my lordy.
It was really hot in there. We've got all the windows open.
Yeah.
It's absolutely torrential rain and thunder and lightning.
Yeah. I'm sure you're all suffering the same.
Maureen said she's made everything.
Oh shit.
She's made everything.
Yeah. Lots of you have been making it because I've seen you on there. Now what I will say is this here wasn't come to room temperature. This has just come out of the fridge, this one, and I've just sort of beat it down. I think really I should have let it go to room temperature before I add the colours, because I've got a couple of white blobs in here. So, but it is melting quite quickly as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people not sleeping because of this.
Oh, I know.
It's so
You can't
hot.
sleep, can you? I was up all night last night, an odd hour here, an odd there. I must have my covers on, my covers off, and I'm like that because I'm on the change anyhow. But it was just like a complete nightmare. Legs in, legs out. Right, okay, cupcakes. So, palette knife, that's what I need. How long do your biscuits need in there, Karen?
I'm going to check them again in a minute. Simon, was your car seats wet? Because you said you
Oh,
suddenly
yeah.
shouted you'd left your sunroof open.
No, they were fine actually.
So this was buttercream that we actually had in here before. So this is when I was doing Cake Flicks live. This is the leftover buttercream. So I'm just going to do a nice rose swirl. Can you see under there, Simon?
Yep, run that.
So we're just going to do a nice rose swirl with it.
Of course your hand's completely in the way.
Yeah, I know. I'll try doing it in another way in a minute. But isn't that a beautiful rose, that? And I've only got... Let's just wipe this with... Hey, John.
Hello.
What are you doing home? You're meant to be working down the factory. Hey?
He came
Early
home 'cause
finish.
He came home because we knew we were having too much fun. He's got
Yeah.
things under control.
You know, keep us under
Skiving.
control, Karen. So I'm using the big leaf here, the 366. Did you see that, Simon?
I'm looking at it, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see me do that leaf?
Maybe. I did, I don't know whether anybody else did.
So let me just move this mixer out of the way so I can get more space. So isn't that a lovely colour there? So all that is just paddled with a couple of colours. What I did on Cake Flicks, what bit of Swiss meringue buttercream I had left, I just threw it in the bag, and I think there might even be a bit of yellow coming in here. So let's just make a lovely rose. So here we go. Round.
So you're on the top and nobody can see anything.
Right, okay.
Let's do it on something else.
Can we do it on that camera
Yeah,
there?
let's do it on that.
So let's just do it on this camera here. Okay. So we're just going to pop a leaf on. Can you see there, Simon?
Yeah, the leaves were fine on the overhead, but it's just doing the rose, Carol.
Okay. I'm not actually sure I'm going to do it there, so let's do another one. Right. So what about, can you see it to the side maybe?
A bit.
Yeah, is that
No, you
there?
can do it, you can hold it like straight up, like that.
Yeah,
Up, no. There.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't put your nozzle into the cake, so don't sit your nozzle onto the cake, otherwise you're just going to scratch all your cake. So what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze, and you're going to go around, you're going to overlap it. You're going to pull it, and you're going to come down. And you're going to get your leaf tip. We're using a big leaf. And you're just going to put it in at 90 degrees there. And there you go. You can put one leaf or you can put two leaves. Entirely up to you. And that's your rose swirl. Got three of them. Don't they look pretty there? You on the overhead, Simon?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's see if my buttercream's firmed up a bit. So we'll put those over there. Let's see if it's firmed up a bit in the fridge. Just got to waste a bit of time, give it time to firm up. There you go. Right, also let's have this white one. So let me just do the Maria nozzle. There we go. So all of you, when I did cake flicks last time, see those two nozzles there? So last time you all loved this Dahlia nozzle. Now I can't get this, the Russians have still not gone back to work yet, okay? They're not even allowed out their building. I do not know how they're coping. But we do have a smaller one called the Maria, which is brilliant. So let's just two-tone this one.
Yes, thanks Liz, I'm at the oven, my biscuits are fine.
Oh, are they? Are they out?
No, I'm just getting them out in
Oh,
the
right, okay.
That's what I'm still here for, Carol, I don't want to leave them.
Ah, right, okay. So I'm just using this buttercream here, and I'm just waiting for my other stuff to firm up.
Which was the nozzle that you used for the rose?
Cake flicks. For the rose, I used the 1M Wilton. So I don't know if you can see it's spiky.
Yep.
So the 1M Wilton or the Wilton 2D. Both are fine, but I prefer the 1M Wilton. I like the sharpness of it. So, okay. Right, so let's go and get some coloured buttercream. Let's hope that it's firmed up. Oh, this isn't firmed up. Ooh.
It's not had very long yet.
No, I know.
Maybe in the freezer for a
Yes.
couple of minutes.
Yes, I'll put it in the freezer.
Yes, Liz, we are planning to do more flavours in the whipping it up. We've got a new generic bag now, which Carol will show you in a moment while she's waiting for a cream to firm up, and she'll talk you through it.
Oops. So this is the wonderful thing when you go live, isn't it? Okay, so when it's a muck-up, we can't hide it. So, so my whipping it up in there is actually very soft now. So I've just got to put it in the freezer. So what I'm going to try and do then is I am going to squeeze out what I've got in here, what I've got in here, what I've got in here. I'll use this. We haven't got very much to work with. Looks like we're going to have to pray that Karen's biscuits are all right. So, but what I want to prove to you is don't panic about it. So I'm hot again. Just 1 second. What are we doing with my napkin?
This one there.
So Karen, what comments have we got? And it also tastes gorgeous, this stuff as well. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Ooh. Squeeze up. Oh, it's all going soft and yucky. Oh no. Right, okay girls. Do you know what? I'm going to give it a miss. I'm going to give it a miss. It's just not happening. It's really soft and yucky. I need it to go in the fridge. Let it go in the fridge. Let's see how it goes and let me come back to it. So, let Karen do her biscuit. So should we just have a little chat? So let me put that there.
Can you tell them about the generic bag, please, and
Yes.
what's going on?
I will do. So when things go wrong, we just have to live with it. So what we've done is we've got our gloopy mix that's gone wrong there. Do you want to make up, have we got softened butter out to make it again?
I can make half a mix up, absolutely.
Do you want to make one up?
I'll
Okay.
make it up
So
now,
we've
yeah.
got our stuff, we make this all the time and I don't want it going gloopy again.
I'll make a new one now.
Which mix is this one?
Eh?
Where's this one come from?
That's the one you've just done.
That's the one you just made up.
Oh, is it? Oh,
With
That's
the-
the
with the
gluten
stuff-
one that came back.
The one that's out of the fridge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the gluten one that we brought back. We might just have to give it another whip.
Yeah, I think it needs to go in the fridge as well.
I think it's that warm in here, Carol. It's just
I don't think I need to go that in the fridge. No, I think we'll do that. This is the stuff we made just before we went live, the cake flicks. So you'll see on cake flicks us make it, and now we're having a meltdown. Right, okay then. So let me tell you about the product. It makes lots of things. So if you muck up the Swiss Meringue buttercream, here we go. So it makes lots of things. Let's just tell you about this. So there's 6 flavours. Let's move those out of the way. So there's 6 flavours, and it's actually a multi-mix, yeah? them down there. There you go. What can you see that's different? So on the overhead, what's standing out a mile that looks different? So we've got black cherry with a pink whisk. We've got strawberry milkshake with a teal whisk. We've got raspberry ripple, salted caramel, velvet vanilla, lemon drizzle, okay, 500 gram bags. This is our new labelling. And then we've got this generic one. So the generic one means that we're going to do a different flavour every month. So every month we're going to let you choose a new flavour. And we asked you the other day and coconut came up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make coconut in here and then let you have that for a month, see what the feedback's like, and then we'll try another flavour. So we'll get rid of coconut, it'll come back again, but we'll get rid of it and we'll try different flavours just to see what appeals to people and what they really like and what they think about it. So the mix is to make perfect shortbread, royal icing, pavlova, meringue, mousse, fluff. We've made macaroons with it today, which we'll show you, and it makes delicious Swiss meringue buttercream. Now, we've been making Swiss meringue buttercream with this since we've been making this, okay? We've had no problems with it apart from this week. And this week on Tuesday, we got a batch that went very gloopy. We left it because we thought we was going to have to put it in the bin, and it was really humid, so we put it down to the humidity because we got the meringue. And if you get the meringue to stiff peaks, then it shouldn't go wrong. What we did was we carried on doing what we were doing, and then we left it. When we came back to it, we put it back in the whisk and it all came back again. We had the same problem yesterday, which was in the fridge, which is what I've just pulled out, but I think I should have, I don't know what I should have done. I think I should have let it warm up a bit, I don't know. And then we've got one here, which we've just mixed up as well. But now I need to put it in the fridge to sort of firm back up again, because now it's gone very, very soft. So this, what we've done here, is the actual product. And if you watch Cake Flicks on Saturday, you'll see me make it on Saturday, and it's beautiful. Karen's going to make a batch now, so that I can show you how to type with it as well. And hopefully that doesn't go wrong. So there we go, we're live, we don't hide anything from you. We're very upfront here at Sugar and Crumbs. And these are the things that happen in your kitchen. So when you're in the kitchen, we don't want you having a meltdown. We want you to stay calm. Stay calm. Yes? Right, okay then. So which flavour do you fancy next month then? If we're going to do coconut, what flavour do you fancy next?
I've had a few suggestions tonight saying white chocolate and raspberry.
You know, Laura wants that from the office. She wants that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so she wants that one. Which is your favourite flavour? I'll tell you what's flying like mad, vanilla. So they're all flying, but the vanilla has gone crazy. I can't tell you how many blends of the vanilla one that we've done. It's absolutely madness. So let me go and get a tissue from my face again because it's just so hot. These both cans go mine, Karen.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. What if you don't drink?
That's bad, isn't it? I don't drink, but I've got 2 cans of Coke on my go. Just because I know Karen doesn't drink Coke, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 ones here. Right, okay then. So, what we'll do is, what should we have a chat about? Let's get the phone, Simon. Come on, get the comments up and let's have a chat. Shall we have a little chat?
Toffee pudding, white chocolate and raspberry, white chocolate.
Do you know what? I think the sticky toffee pudding would be nice, Karen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Blueberry, haven't we got blueberry?
Yeah, but we've got that as a flavoured icing sugar. We're talking about making the Swiss meringue mix.
Oh, it's black cherry.
Black cherry, yeah.
Black cherry, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no, I think next month we'll do the white chocolate and raspberry because quite a lot of you have asked for that. And Laura in the office asked for that. Karen asked for coconut, and you all seem to be in agreement with that. And then I think the month after, well, I quite like the idea of sticky toffee pudding. Would that be too much, though? For
Jaffa twist, key lime.
Yeah, the ones with the chocolate ones, though, we have a bit of problems with the meringue, making the meringue with it. So we might have to...
What about orange zest then?
Eh?
Orange zest then?
Yeah, we could do orange zest, yeah. The Jaffa orange, it makes a beautiful Swiss meringue, the Jaffa twist, sorry, makes a beautiful Swiss meringue buttercream, makes great biscuits, but it's just a bit funny on the meringue. Not happy with that. We don't have biscotti, we have biscoff. No, what do we have? Biscotti or biscotti?
It's biscotti.
Do we have biscotti?
Yes.
Apple crumble.
Apple crumble? No.
No, I don't know. Do you also
How about
have
just
cherry
apple?
bagel?
Eh?
Cherry bagel would be nice.
Yeah, cherry baked roll would be nice. But we'll do one a month and we'll ask you every month which one. So when we come to do a new blend, as we get rid of one, we'll try another one and we'll do a vote at the end of the year. We'll see which was the best one. And then that one will get its own bag. These are going together in their own bags. So at the moment we're labelling. So we're labelling front and back. Because it's a new product, when you invest in bags, you need to buy a minimum of 10,000 printed bags. And that's the minimum order. And to be fair, they prefer you to buy 20,000. And that's like a massive investment, that, because you've got to pay for all the plates to be made. So every colour that's on there, you have to pay for a plate for the teal, for the pink, for the dark purple, the light purple, the black, and you can only have so many plates. So the more colours that are on it, the more plates that you have to pay for. So that costs an absolute fortune for printing. And then printing your bags as well. Then they want you to have 20,000 bags minimum, but I sweet talked the gentleman and the lady that I talked to as well, and they let me have 10,000 bags. So that's where we're going to next. We do have, for the flavoured icing sugars and for the whipping it up, some bags that will enable us to be able to go to America and Australia.
My
And
sister
it's
said
amazing.
Ovaltine flavour.
Ovaltine, no. Oh, I couldn't even stand that
Katie.
drink. I couldn't even stand that drink when I was a kid. Yeah. So we've got some new products ready so that we can get the product over to America and Australia, because you know lots of you want it over there. And but we have to make it. We're going to make a concentrate flavour. That's what we're actually doing. So we've just had the bags designed for that as well. So again, it's a massive investment, because even those bags, I don't even know how many the manufacturer is going to want us to print those off. So that's all hopefully going to be ready for September, so we can get them out to you. So how are we doing, Karen?
Yeah, I'm nearly done.
So Karen's making a batch down there. I should have got her up here making it, shouldn't I? But in the meantime, you've got to talk to me. So do you want to tell me all your problems or anything like that? Should we have a bit of a Marge Proops moment with Carol?
I mean, Carol's surgery
Where's
now.
my phone? I'm well lost without my phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down here while I'm waiting for you. So let's have a little chat. Classes. Are you all loving the classes? Aren't they great? They're great fun, aren't they? Bubblegum flavour for the kids. Malteser. Sweet plum. Sweet plum. There we go. Peach. Ovaltine. Oh, we've got another one. Oh, that's Geraldine. She's put the green face up for the Ovaltine. And Lynn Woodward, she keeps offering to come over and label our bags for her, God bless her.
Mint flavour. How about mint flavour?
Yeah, I don't know about mint flavour, because I think we should do it in the flavoured icing sugars, the mint flavour first. We do chocolate mint, and I don't know whether to do a white mint flavour in the flavoured icing sugars. What do you think? Rhubarb and custard, don't ask me. I have tried rhubarb and custard loads of times. Irish cream, struggle with that, just can't get the strength, really can't. The thing with the rhubarb and custard, we get more custard than we do rhubarb flavour, so we really struggle with that. It's like the cream cheese, it took us a really long time to get that one sorted out. There's a few flavours that, I don't ignore you about them, just try and get them. It's like when we did our gin and tonic and Prosecco, because they're non-alcoholic flavours, it has to be a twist on the flavour. And you've got some of you guys who get it, you know, it's non-alcoholic, so it's just a taste of the flavour. But then you've got people who buy it and say, well, it doesn't taste like gin to me. Well, no, it won't, because there's no alcohol in it, because we don't actually have a licence to be able to sell alcohol, and we don't want to put alcohol in it either, because that's a different production altogether, that is. Peach Bellini would be lush, yeah, I would probably agree with you there. So the classes, how are you enjoying them? Are you loving them? Are you all excited? Who's up next? It's Georgie Godbold for her classes. She's in on the 30th of June, and then the Cake Illusionist, then myself again, and then it's Molly. So for those of you who don't understand how it works, you're actually paying to come into the group, and the classes are there. So any pre-recorded lives, you can watch them, and you should watch them. Because they're great fun and you should follow them. And then I put the date up for the next class and then the next class. The tutors are going to do at least 3 classes each, so for £60 you're basically paying £20 per class, which is great. And providing members keep joining, then they'll keep doing classes. I can't say they're going to do classes every month, because if there's not a big join rate, then I can't really be asking Georgie coming up from Essex, can I, for a very small amount of money. So we need to make sure we keep those classrooms filled. But loads of you are absolutely loving them. And the good thing is, with them being recorded, even if you're going back to watch the lives, and this is a nice thing, even if you do join us on the day, because you actually follow the recording and you hear all the banter and the chatting and everybody else, you feel as though you're part of the live, even though it's already happened, which is great. So I'm glad you like that. Good idea, the peppermint icing. I would have a go at making chocolate peppermint creams. You can make peppermint creams, you know, with our flavoured icing sugar. Laura, my daughter, has done a live making peppermint creams. Really very easy. It's on the recipe website as well. But she came here and made them, and they're so yummy. Really very nice. And I think, was it Karen Naylor? Did Karen Naylor make them as well?
Which one?
Peppermint creams.
Yes, she did. She did it at Christmas, didn't she?
Yeah.
In the little bags.
Yeah, not this Christmas, the Christmas before. Karen made them as well. Really very, very good and easy to make. Loving the classes, Louise Mary. Yeah, fantastic. They're great value. And you know, we've had people from around the world join the classes, and they can't follow it live because of the time difference. So they follow it later, and the feedback has been amazing. So definitely go and have a look at them. They're really very, very good. I was thinking about doing a baking class, and I don't know how many of you would feel about that. But most of you are bakers anyhow, but I didn't know whether I should do something like for beginners, really. So do a baking class where I sort of do a class every 2 weeks then, where we're baking something and we bake it together. So let me know on your thoughts on that one. Karen, your idea that was, wasn't it, Karen?
Really?
Yeah.
What about this one in the freezer? Do you want to try it?
Forget it. Yeah, let's have a look. I think Karen's having problems down there. Have a look.
Where is it?
I'll put them in there. Bring the little bowl, Simon.
Oh. I thought you put the whole big bowl in.
No.
Was that done in the other fridge?
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. How's your biscuits doing, Karen?
Biscuits are fine.
Yeah? Do you want to get them out?
Yeah.
Let me have a look at this. It tastes nice, doesn't it? Oh! When did they arrive? When did they arrive? They were there just now. Look at them. I'm going to go and tap back and let me put this in the piping bags. So, I'm not too happy with this, if I'm really honest. Let me pop it in the piping bag a minute. How about now? Is there nothing hot? Sorry. That's not going either, is it? I think we're going to make the decision it's too warm tonight. I think that's what we're going to do. What do you think, Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's having the same problem as well. And that's such a shame, because we did a live just before with Cake Flicks and it was absolutely fine. And we've done it here already. But I've got to be honest, tonight, I don't know whether how hot it is, but I'm not even liking the consistency of this, if I'm really honest. I think I'd rather have, I don't think I should have mixed this like I should have. No, this is going to come out like a blob. Wait a minute. It's there, but it's not right, this. So girls, I'm going to give it a miss. I really am going to give it a miss, because I'm not really happy with that, to be fair. And I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit more on our troubleshooting. So I think we'll bring it back. So I think in my haste, when that went to soup, I should have let... Oh, is yours coming back?
Yeah.
So what I should have done is, when it went to soup and I got that one out of the fridge, I think I should have let that come back nicely
Mine's nearly
to
ready.
room temperature. Is yours ready?
Well, what it is, if it carries on doing that and it's very warm, somebody else had it on live minute in the mix than it usually does. I mean, look at that now, Carol. It's all I did was turn it off and turn it back on again. Look, I'm back.
Goody good.
So it just
Karen saved the
take,
day.
it's going to just take
You can go in
longer.
and tell them.
Yeah.
What
Just
we
turn
did.
it off.
Because I feel as though it's a fluke.
No.
Not yours is a fluke, I feel mine's a nightmare.
No. What it is, it's this weather, and people were right when they said it needs longer because of the humidity. It does something to the mixture.
Well, I think that one that we've taken out of the fridge, we should have let come to room temperature.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should have done. And I've
Usually
just
do as
started
well,
adding
yeah.
colour into it straight away. And I think the other one, we just need to let it come up. But it has, it's come that one. So I'll be able to decorate cupcakes for you. Yippee! Let me just get all that out of the bag.
I've been told by Meringue to tell you to cover it before putting it in the fridge.
Right. So you're learning all the time. Learning all the time. Thanks, Maureen. How does she know that?
I'm in troubleshooting cycles.
How did she know that, Maureen? I can't get to the sink at the moment. Karen's down there, so I'll just wipe it out with my cloth.
We've been all
Right,
queen.
right, go on. Will you run back down there and I'll run back
There
down
you
there?
go.
There we go. There it is.
Do I think
Perfect.
off?
Yeah, let me do it. Let me wash my nozzle.
Yeah, they get out of the way.
There we go. You make them as well.
Yeah. Oh. These things are sent to trials. And trials they do.
I didn't think you were going to get it,
Hey.
actually.
I prayed.
I didn't think she was going to get it. I thought the same thing was happening again. But crikey, 2 flukes in one go.
It's Karen's fault, isn't it?
Eh?
It's Karen's fault
When
that
you
it's
watch
not
Cake
worked.
Flicks on Saturday, you'll see what I've done. I've done a beautiful cake. So it's in the fridge there. I should give you a sneaky. I won't give you a sneaky peek because it'll
Karen's
spoil
made
it.
the kitchen hot with,
Right.
with her baking biscuits.
We need a bowl. We need a bowl. So there we go. So I'm just going to speed it up because what time are we on now?
Oh, we are 20 past 9.
9:20.
Just pass us another bowl, Karen, please.
What
That's
time?
colourless. Just a small bowl.
Gee, she says.
I know. We're doing cake flicks as well. You want to see it down there? It looks like Beirut.
I'm just washing it out. Just bear with me a second.
Let's do the pink.
In a word, we've gone through every bowl in the kitchen, ladies.
We have.
There you go.
Right, brilliant. That's great. Thank you very much. So that's 1 batch a day so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the last 3 days, not since we've been doing it. So you can see over the overhead now. Look how lovely it's mixing. The other one was mixing curdily. So yeah, look, lovely and smooth that
Yeah,
is.
you know when it's in curdler?
Yeah.
You should have carried on because mine did that, and what it is.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, that's all it was. You should have just carried on another 4 or 5 minutes and it would come.
Well, you know what, Karen? You can put all that back in one bowl and we'll just mix this one colour.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what I've done, isn't it? Should have just mixed it back up again properly. Right, so we've got that colour. We're going to go for the pistachio green. You can keep chatting. Feel free to ask questions. Simon's on the camera. Karen, stop cleaning up and come and do the questions.
Yeah.
Because we're lost now without you.
I'm coming down now. Just as a. Well,
Karen's
just
hosting the live tomorrow morning. She's going to go back to basics with a lovely, beautiful Victoria sponge
with fresh cream.
with fresh cream, flavoured fresh cream. So we're going to use our flavoured items for this tomorrow.
We are. I lost my phone now. Where's the phone gone? Oh, you've got a phone. Oh yeah,
Is
there
that
it is.
full? Oh, you're my phone, yeah.
So if we got through that problem,
We've got through that
Got
problem.
through that problem,
Yes.
that's fine, yeah.
Just keep
She's
mixing.
whipped up a storm.
Just keep
Yeah,
mixing.
that's what we should have done. That's
Just keep
curdled,
mixing.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And to be fair, we should have put it back on the mixer,
Yes.
shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Right, okay, good. Well, we have to learn these things under pressure, Karen. So we've got that colour there. I want a lemon. Just a pale lemon. And then we'll start bagging up our bags.
Will it work with any colouring?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is cheap as chips, this one, this colour splash.
It's about
But-
160, 169.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, you use your Pro Gel, it's gorgeous. Use your colour mill if you want to. You can use powder colour as well.
Jackie says, I love that. Stop washing up and get on comments.
I know, I think she forgot where she was. Honestly, we're doing cake flicks here before, and we've had a busy day. And what was we doing last night? Because we were doing the live last night, Karen didn't come in till work till late today. And not that's her fault, that's her time off. But then she's come in, got prepared for cake flicks. We've done that. And then it's like Beirut down there. Then we were getting organised for here, we were running late. And then she's trying to clean up, ready for tomorrow. Right, so let's do this rose swirl again for you. So we're going to do the rose swirl, just pop that in there. So I'll pop it round each side. I'm going to do a different colour in the middle.
Alison,
I'm going to put the pink, the green in the middle.
the biscuits are nice. One broke and I had to taste it.
Oh, did you? We haven't showed them the snack, have we? So that's the green inside there, in the rose swirl.
The live's is 11:30 tomorrow, isn't it,
It's
Simon?
11:30.
11:30, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's put that there. Let's Dahlia, not Dahlia, Maria. Oh, that's it. Let's do this one as well. That's a good thing when you watch us here at Sugar and Crumbs. We don't hide anything
No,
from you.
not
Well, we
at all.
can't really. All we can do is go under, isn't it?
And if you see us sink to the floor, it means we just can't come back.
You just see us like, "Ooh, we're in the we can't say the word.
We're in the doodah.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? Right. so
Yeah, but just carry on mixing. Just if it goes curdling, looks like it's not just another even another 5 minutes on your mixer. Just turn it down to medium speed and then turn for about a couple of minutes and turn it up again. And I just saw it coming straight back. It was great.
Yeah. I think we
Just
should have
wet
done that with that. We'll put all that together.
Yeah, it's just
What we'll do is we'll put all that together afterwards and then we'll mix it back and then we'll show you what it looks like. So let me just cut this bag. Because I don't want to bluff you and say that it didn't happen, because it did. Well, I've done this, scissors. I don't want to bluff you and say it didn't happen, and we want to show you it does. And we want to show you that things do, we want to show you that things do, we want to tell you things go wrong and how to put it right. We don't particularly want to show you that things go wrong and tell you how to put it right. Okay, so this is the Maria one. So I'm just going to grab this for the outside. Green in the middle.
So the Swiss roll buttercream, if we didn't use it a lot, we can keep it in the fridge, can't we, Carol?
Yeah, you can keep it in the fridge for several weeks actually.
And then bring it back to room temperature. Just leave it out for a few hours.
That's a mistake we haven't done. When we
Yes.
brought it back to room temperature out the fridge, we should have put it straight in the mixer. That's what we should have done.
Yes.
And I didn't think about that. Right, okay, so I just want a bit more of this because I want a bit more green.
Anna's ordered the platinum strawberry milkshake, 5 kilos. She can't wait for
Oh,
it.
have you?
Yes.
Who's had the new strawberry milkshake?
Anna's ordered it now. She can't wait
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's delicious. Really is delicious. Forgot about that. You know what we should have done? Should have rolled some out on somebody's biscuits. Why did we not think about that? So some of you might not know, but we've got our own flavoured sugar paste. It's gorgeous. Select Island have made it. Okay. Now most companies won't tell you which company is making their product, but I don't care. I love Select Island. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm actually pleased that they're doing it for us. So you know, so I'm more than happy to share. And they're making it exclusively for us, so I don't care. Nobody else can get theirs made because they said they'll make it exclusive for us. So that's great. And we're using their platinum one as well. So we've got that lovely green there. So we've got a leaf here. So my leaf, I'm making it multicoloured. And I'm using the big leaf. And we'll just decorate a couple of these cupcakes. I'm going to put that in. Some of you wonder what the hell I'm doing with buttercream, don't you? I don't know myself, if I'm really honest. Anyway, let's get that away. Let's make some space.
There's a few people who say it's on their list to buy the sugar paste.
Yeah, it is delicious, honestly, you'll love it. I mean, I said it was great for the kids, but quite a few of you said, oh, I'll give it the kids. But it is lovely and it smells gorgeous as well. Right, okay, so, ready.
Away we go.
Away we go. So, let's just take off all that buttercream off there before. Fresh scratch on. Nice and sticky. And then we've got our Maria nozzle. So can we see over there?
Where do you want to be? On that
Over
one
here.
or?
No, over here. Oh, so should I do it that way? Can they see better that way?
You can see something.
Well, is it
Go
worth
on.
me standing there that
Come
way?
on, let's have a
So
look.
squeeze up, relax. Oh, that was stuck on there. Oh, do you know what? I think we're going to create blobs. So here we go, we're going to create blobs. Look at that, I quite like those blobs actually.
Well, they're like teardrops, aren't they?
Yes. That's not quite the effect we were looking for, but there you go, that's what we're having. Do you know what? I think we've just got to be glad that we're having what we're having. Ooh.
Actually, I think they look really nice.
They do look pretty, don't they? Believe me, I haven't created them because I knew how to create them. It's going to be one of those nights tonight, isn't it? So we've got that one there. Just bring these over here so that you can see what we've done so far. Right, let's create a blob again. Now I know that's what we're getting. We'll carry on with that.
Them gorgeous roses though.
Pardon?
Them gorgeous roses you do. Sorry Geraldine, you can't like and share. Nick's with us for good now it looks like.
What?
Nick, she wants to, how do we like and share? Because her annoying brother's with her. Because when we were doing Victoria's Brunch tomorrow, Nick went, oh, I might join in. She went, no.
Nice to have a man commenting. Normally we only have Richard, don't we?
No.
There we go. So where's the rose swirl one?
They're very true. They said they look like the bulbs coming up. They look like bulbs.
Yeah,
They
it
are
wasn't
lovely.
quite what we were looking for.
No, but I actually quite like the effect.
Yeah, but it wasn't quite what we was looking for, if I'm really honest. Okay, so if I do that at that angle, can you see that?
Yeah,
Simon?
that's fine.
So what we're going to do is go and do the rose swirl. I'm going to get the leaf. That looks lovely, doesn't it? See that cream coming through? Let's get another cupcake. So I'm not having much luck with the Russian piping tips on these. I think it needs firming up, so we'll just do the rose swirl again. So we're doing ice cream on this one, so we'll do the ice cream. Is that angle good
That's
there?
fine then.
So we'll squeeze. Okay, so you squeeze the centre. You go all the way around the outside. You bring it up. And then you get it there. Can you see that on the front camera, Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So that's that one. And then if you want to do a hydrangea, my last one. So if you want to do a hydrangea, so you just go in. So let's just go on the angle there, yeah? So in, squeeze, twist. 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 Squeeze, twist. And there you go.
I love the two-tone colour.
It's nice. It's nice with that green. A lot of people don't use green. You see me use it all the time.
And you're right, Alison. Carol's rose swirls are always beautiful. They're just
There you go.
stunning.
So we've done. We've done. Can you see all that on the board there? Let me just have a little clean again.
Then you stick a flake in your ice cream one.
Eh?
It says stick a flake in your
Yeah,
ice
were you
cream
going
one.
to those cigarillos?
Oh, yes, they're in the cupboard there.
Yeah, let's just get one of those out. Can you see all them on there, Simon?
Yeah.
Great. Right, 1 second, let me get a cigarillo.
Here you go, Debbie, just for you. It's a 99 and now.
There we go. Yay.
Yay!
Right, well, it's been a bit of a night tonight, hasn't it? So let's show you how these biscuits snap then. Let's do the doggy paw. So these are absolutely brilliant. Karen's made these, so don't know whether you can hear the snap from there. Oh, could you hear it?
I could hear it, but
I don't know whether you can hear
I
it.
heard it.
Simon,
Yeah.
do you want to do one?
Yeah.
Should we do the unicorn's head? You just do it there.
Hang on. Oh, they're not snapping. That's what the problem is.
well, mine did.
You have to snap it, Simon, like that.
It just bent.
Well, you won't do it slow. You do it like that.
Look, they won't hear you if you laugh. If Karen's dirty laugh.
Look,
Shut up.
No, that one's not snappy.
No,
look at him, he's eating it though.
no.
Oh, look at that.
Delicious. Delicious. But you can see that they snap anyhow, look. But I'll do it. Shush, shush.
Shush, shush.
All my biscuits are in half. Never mind.
Are you coming up here, you? Hello. So that's us over and done with for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed watching us anyhow. So I know things have gone a bit wrong tonight, but here at Sugar Crumbs we don't actually hide anything from you. Sorry, I can get back in.
I'm going out.
We don't hide anything from you. Do not worry, okay? So we've got to learn. What I'm going to do is afterwards, I'm going to get Karen to go and whip that back up again into one colour, and I think that's what we should have done. So we've been making Swiss meringue buttercream for months with this product, no problems. Every day we've had no problems with it.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we've had one batch a day that's been dodgy, and I really didn't want it to happen on the live, but it has, and I have to live with it, and there you go. But what I am going to do, I'm going to do what Maureen says, and that's whip it back up again. And that goes with the name, doesn't it? Whipping it up. How cool is that?
It's brilliant.
So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's live. You're a great team. You stay with us, and I absolutely love it. And I love having Karen in the kitchen, and I love having Simon in the kitchen. We are a proper little team, and I love having you join us because it's like having a proper little family. In the morning, Karen is going to be here. She's going to be using our flavoured icing sugars, not whipping it up. She's going to be using our flavoured icing sugars. She's going to make you a Victoria sponge. Going back to basics, she's going to make it with fresh cream, the inside as well, and she's going to flavour that for you. Simon will be with her. I won't be here. I'm not here in the building tomorrow, but I'm back in here on Monday night, but you can catch me on Cake Flicks on Saturday. So make sure you look out for that, and I'll show you how to make the Swiss meringue buttercream
And remember
better. Yes.
to like and
And
share.
don't forget to like and share. And Karen's doing the prize draws tomorrow as well, so she'll be drawing all the prizes. So she'll be able to do that.
So what
as
we're
well.
giving away? Are we giving away 6 bags of whipping it up?
Yeah, well, they can either have a £25 voucher or 6 bags of whipping it up, isn't it? Because there's did we do it live on Monday? Can't remember.
Yeah,
We'll
Monday.
do a list.
Yes, we did one Monday. I did the live Monday. Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's going for the whipping it up. I don't blame
Yeah.
them. It's actually worth more, to be fair, because 6 bags up is 30 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Right, so that's us done. Thank you very much. Like and share. I hope you have enjoyed tonight, even with the mishaps. And well done, Karen.
Thank you.
Well done, Simon.
Thank you.
And what do you two say?
Well done, Carol.
Well done, Carol.
Without a
Yes.
doubt. Well done, Carol.
Cheerio. Bye.
Bye.